So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ERN F1 here at Belgium. Yeah, so we're back for round 14, I believe this is, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, absolutely. Round 14.
Round 14. Yeah, so here at a historic track, so it's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, I think, personally, in my opinion, I actually quite like Spa. It's a wonderful track.
Yeah, it's really brilliant track. Last year, this first race we've actually got history to talk about for Division 3. This was their opening round with the F1 game in 2019 with Aston Racing winning the opening round of the season.
Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't do my research, which clearly you did.
Yeah, I'd sit there and go through YouTube finding highlights. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Two drivers gone out on the medium, so maybe that could be a good strategy. But do you think pole position's a bit of a killer here?
I mean, yeah, definitely run down to turn one. It can all change. It's just very much a drag race to turn one, and then after a Rouge and Radion, then you got the long Camel Straight, which, I mean, you can lose so many positions, especially being on pole. You're just punching a hole for the rest of the grid just to slip in behind and probably just get in front of you after that long straight.
Yeah, it's difficult. I don't know if it is. It's difficult to hook up a lap, but it's difficult also to try and keep in front of someone. Just because, what is it, like 70% of this race is done like full throttle.
Yeah, mainly, but yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a lot of moves happening because it is just a very. So there's a lot of straights, so it's quite difficult to keep people behind you as well. So obviously there's going to be a lot of, hopefully, spectacular battles happening in Division 3 tonight.
Yeah, track distance here, 4.3 miles with 100 metres worth of elevation change. I'm hearing my facts today, ladies and gentlemen. But it is an up and down track, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, my favourite sector is, I don't know, Sector 2, I love it, but also Sector 1 as well. It's fabulous with that Eau Rouge and Radion. Fabulous sort of section.
Talk about Rouge and Radion. We've got GR8 starting a lap now. Would you like to do the honours?
Yeah, absolutely. As we're coming down a long straight, coming up to Eau Rouge and Radion, getting ready for the very steep incline. Here he goes, foot to the floor. Oh, lifts a little bit, just be a little bit cautious there. Coming onto the Camel Straight, very long straight. DRS is activated. He's going to be reaching its top speed down here as we're getting ready for turn 5. So a little bit of a chicane here at Lacon. And into the corner he comes into turn 6 now. Very nicely threaded there as he comes into turn 7. Good use of the track. Comes into the right-hander of turn 8. Very hard on the brakes. It's quite an awkward corner. A bit off camber, but obviously GR8 has done a fabulous job in hooking it up there as we come down this turn 9. Very well done. A little bit on the curbs there. And we're coming to turn 10. A very long corner. It's a quick corner. GR8's done a brilliant job there, taking it very smooth. Oh, and he's invalidated. He's just gone off the curb there. Very unfortunate from GR8.
Yes, the next car behind him is going to be Fast Scope. So do you want to finish a lap with him? So we can finish a lap with GR8.
Yep. So now we're in sector 3 now, the final sector. Primarily just foot to the floor now. I was going for the left-hander of turn 17, I believe, reaching about 297 kilometers an hour as we go almost into 297 kilometers an hour. And coming to the chicane bus stop here, turn 19. Oh, a little bit of revs there, and he's going to come across the line to set a 144.688.
Yeah, good bank lap, I'll say there. So a few drivers have come in, they've just done our lap and not finished that off, but next person going to be across the line is Zakis Beast, but unfortunately his lap isn't invalidated as I thought it was then, because he's got no ERS. That's confusing me as he goes fastest with a 143.3, so that's a good lap from him. Now for Tory next to Crowd indoors going to come across the line. Where's this going to put in? P1 with a 142.9, really good lap there. Sfintu Racing goes with 143.3. The Williams comes across the line, but I think that lap was invalidated as Arc comes across with a 144.6. God, they're not making it easy for me tonight. Now, no, Haas came across the line with Big G, did a 1:43.6. Next is going to be a Williams of Kylie Boy with a 1:44.1. Good luck there. Another Haas coming across the line of Moto X doing a 1:44.6. Mercedes car for 1:44.5. Good luck from him as he's had a poor season so far. Now for Tory as well, but I think he invalidated his lap. As Shadow Wolf does a 1:46.6 with a Ferrari of ERN Recall next. No, it's not. It's Beardo Wheels, sorry. He's coming across the line to go P10 for 1:45.7. Recoil now is coming across the line as we speak. And he's going to start his lap, sorry. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, already got a quite close grid there. I mean, Kylie Boy coming in, with a 1:44.1, and then just
Scope that was.
for tenths behind his Moto X. And even just up the grid, just very close. Very lovely to see Division 3 getting closer and closer each race.
They're really good. I don't know how to say it, because you think you're going quite slow around this track, but then it turns to be like quite fast, doesn't it?
Well, it's quite difficult to get a sense of speed around here because you got the really wide track, so anytime you're really near a wall is when you're going to go and hit it. So you don't really have any sort of almost way to see how fast you're going.
Yeah, as Massey just come across the line there with a 1:53 on those medium compounds.
So
There's a Wispy started the lap, sorry about that.
it's alright, it's going to be interesting to see those top runners. So obviously Finter Racing, Crowley Door, and obviously Dane, I believe Massey as well. We're going to probably be seeing them probably setting this fastest time, but I'm having a look. Massey's done a 1:50 on those mediums. Either I was just a base lap, very base lap, or whether he had some kind of issues.
Yeah, just while he was talking there, Frag started a 1:43.9 on the medium compound type, putting in P6. That's really good work there from him.
Yeah, I mean, being P6 on those mediums is a fabulous job from Fragstar and Mercedes. Doing Mercedes a good job at Spa today.
Yeah, just on board Dames here, he's going to be starting a lap, so it'll be interesting to see where he can put himself in this grid here. But a lot of drivers just coming in.
Yeah. And just worth knowing, we've got a full grid this time, so lots of action hopefully. And I'm assuming 1 or 2 safety cars, that's for sure.
Hopefully. Well, not hopefully not, but... Well, they had the safety car glitch, didn't they? And they've seemed to replace it with a load of VSCs, haven't they? As we worked out after yesterday.
Yeah. So,
it's like VSC.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. We didn't get a single safety car, but we got multiple VSCs.
What do you think's better? Personally.
Safety car. Miles better.
Car.
The game with the whole telemetry, slowing down the telemetry, I hate that. It's not my thing, but yeah.
Wispy's coming across the line now. He's gone P12 or 1:45.6. That's a good lap there from him.
Yeah, just coming on to the standings at the moment. So we've got Dames are leading the standings by just 20 points ahead of Massey. So these two, we're going to be having a look. They're probably going to be fighting for championship points and for the championship lead. Zakis Beast with 150 points coming in third place, and Fragstar with 123, and Finty Racing 106. So those drivers, as well as Crown Door, is only just 5 points behind Finty Racing. Going to be the people you want to be looking out for today.
Yeah, GR8 just went with a 1:44.7 there. That's good there from him. But Dame Zero, the man leading the championship, that hasn't got any ERS. He's going to come across the line. Let's see where he can put this. He goes P4 with a 1:43.6. So good there from him. But I don't think he'd be happy with that. He'd be looking for pole most likely.
Yeah, he is not going to be happy with that. But yeah. I'll try and get the other guy.
Someone just left.
Yep, I'll get him in.
He's got ball now with Total Recall, but he's up now. Yeah, there's 3 drives not to set a lap currently of Towie, Recoil, and the McLaren. So we'll have to watch out, see where they can put themselves on this grid.
Yeah.
But it's looking quite strong here from Division 3 here. About to say Division 2.
Wrong division. Yeah, I mean, across the board, a lot of 144s. I mean, that's very packed in the midfield. Two people coming in, Moto X and Ato, coming in with both the 144.6, just separated by, I believe, 600ths of a second between each other, so that's very close. But Crowley Door just dipping his toe into the 142s, with Fincher Racing just 2/10 behind him, with the 143 coming very close to the 142s.
Yeah, next going to be across lines GR8. Let's see if he can improve on his time as he chucks into the pits. Never mind. There's Recall is coming across the line. He's got to start a lap. I just got on board with him as he started a lap and I thought he was finishing one. My luck.
Commentator's luck. But definitely a big spread of the field as well. As I believe Massey's going to be the next to cross the line.
Massey. Am I blind? I can't find him.
I think he just started the lap, so that was my bad.
Oh, his Big G's just gone P2 with a 1:33.40 there, flat near enough. So he improved his time there, putting him up to P2. As Fintu Racing goes quicker actually with a 1:32.6, that's good work there from him, 4 attempts quicker than his previous lap. Next come across the line is a Racing Point of Wispy, but his lap is invalidated, so he's going to go and chuck it in the pits there. Renault next of Shadow Wolf, but he's going to be starting a lap, I believe, yes, as he backed out his previous one. So qualifying here is quite mayhem, isn't it? As soon as you get in the pits, it's straight back out for another lap with fresh soft, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, you just don't have time to deal or dad on it in the pit lane. There's no point. It's such a long track. You've got to get around it quick to be able to fit in probably 3 soft runs if you want to really go for it. But there's just no point in waiting. It's just in the pits, new set of tyres, let's go.
His crowding door goes 2 seconds slower, but Total Recall's come across the line to go second with a 1:42.8. So that's really good work there from him, showing some pace there. But crowding door 2 seconds quicker this last lap, so not sure what's going on there with him.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe just lost back in.
That top grid. Sorry, that top grid, I mean, they're so close together. As I believe Massey has just recently set the fastest lap with the 1:42.4.
Oh yeah, sorry, I completely missed that.
I was going
to
nice. But that grid there, so close. Just 2/10 between second and first, and 2/10 between Recoil and Fintu Racing. And then just a 10th behind Recoil is Crowding Door, and the 10th behind him is Big G. So really close between the top 5 drivers.
Yeah, really close. Just on board with Shadow Wolf, he was on a lap, but unfortunately he's invalidated his lap, so is he going to go for a second run maybe, or is he just going to chuck it in the pits? That's probably when you run these cars in such low fuel. Like, obviously we don't know what fuels they're running, but I'd like to think they're running about 3 laps worth of fuel maybe, or just a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, you want to run not a lot of fuel, but at the same time, you want to have enough so you can possibly go for a second lap if you either messed it up, invalidated it, or whatnot.
Yeah, but then your times are slower.
Yeah.
Bit of a juggling act, isn't it?
Yeah, it's juggling out. You've just got to get it right. You've just got to find that sweet spot.
Yeah, Total Recall's going to be the next one across the line as he throws it in the pits. Never mind. These 3 thrown in the pits. Now the Racing Point isn't. Who is it? It's Towie as he goes with a 1:42.6. That's really good work there from him. And I believe this is only his 3rd or 4th race of the season. Maybe 4th, I can't exactly remember. But he hasn't been much long with us.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic to see new drivers really outperforming a lot of the grid and just really putting themselves out there as a contender.
Yeah, as it looks like the McLaren down in P20, he's going to set a lap as he's run out of ERS. Where can he put it? He can only put P18 with a 1:45.0.
Yeah, I mean, the grid is now even closer than beforehand. Towie just, I believe that's 0.04 of a second off of second place in qualifying. Very close between the two drivers.
Yeah, really close. There's a few drivers of a lot of the pack has come out as Will Howard spins it on the exit of the last corner. So he isn't in the way though, because ghosting is on and they're off everything and everything. There's an AlphaTauri off as well, having a bit of a Formula Drift down here. So not sure what's going on there. Unfortunately, they won't be able to get another lap time in, or if they were starting lap time. That is a shame for those two, so they might be staying where they are.
Yeah, that's a real big shame.
Crandor also goes off on this final lap, so obviously these drivers are under a lot of pressure this lap to do well.
Well, yeah, that final lap is key to getting as high up as you can, and yeah, it's very likely for the drivers to spin out, have incidents just from the pressure, as you said. It's that one lap.
Towie's in the grass as well. But the first person across the line in this big pack coming is Wispy in P16. Can he improve? He's started the lap, never mind. As the Ferrari's gone off there with Beardo wheels down, what's the corner's name?
Puon.
That's Puon. Yeah, Puon. He's gone off there. So next across the line, Will Howard's gone off as well. We'll be in Alfa Romeo of Zach is Beast, and he goes 1 second slower, so he can't improve that time. Next across the line is a Red Bull of Dame Zero. Let's see if he can put this on pole. He doesn't, he goes a second slower. So not improving there. Next will be a Ferrari of Recoil, but apparently he's starting a lap. Is this glitch still in this game with qualifying?
Yeah, more than likely, because I think Dame is absolutely blitzing it now, going up on Rouge and Radion. I think he's going to be on his quick lap now.
That's really confused me. Next will be a Merc of Carv. He's going to be coming across the line. Where can he's starting a lap as well. But the McLaren will be the first person to see the checkered flag, along with Moto X, GR8 and Shadow Wolf. That's where their finishing position is. So is Towie in P3. Let's see if he stays where he is or could maybe get knocked down. There's a Renault is next across the line, but not that Renault. Shadow Wolf, but he's starting last, unfortunately, there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on, because I think some people are actually on laps who have been given the finish line, so...
Yeah, Wispy unfortunately validated his time, but Big G goes with a 1:32.6. It's good enough for P2, yeah. P2 there. That's really good work there from him. Can Zach his Beast improve his time? No. It's not Zach his Beast, it's Will Howard, but he's gone into the pit, so it will be Zach his Beast. So let's see where he can put this time. Can he improve? He can improve by 0.04 of a second, but he can't change his position from P7. But next will be Dame Zero. Let's see where he can put this time. He's ran out of VRS. He was 5/10 quicker in the last sector. Where's he going to put this? Only P6 with a 1:42.9.
Blimey, yeah.
Rare place to see you, Dame. Crandor comes across the line going P2 of a 1:42.5. So good work there. Fintu Racing goes fast with a 1:42.1. Really good there from him. Next across the line will be a Williams of Massey. Let's see if he can challenge for this pole position. But no, he's gone into the pit, so he's going to be starting second on the grid unless someone else can find a bit of time. There's a Red Bull, yeah, Red Bull next down in P11 of Arc. Let's see where he can put this time, or is he going into the pits? He's gone into the pits. He's abandoned this lap, so he'll be starting P11, so he'll have a new set of tyres basically. And Kylie Boy has invalidated his lap, unfortunately, so he will not be setting another time, so he'll be starting down in P12. And that's qualifying.
Yeah, I believe that is. But fantastic job from Division 3 again with qualifying. I mean, look at that. Top 7 all within the 142s. I mean, they're only separated by a couple of tenths between each other. And like Big G and Teratawi both within the 142 sixes as well, so.
Yeah, we did predict that. We're at low 42s for Division 3.
Division 3, yeah. Yeah,
Division 3.
great stuff. But, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I was expecting them to be a little bit higher up and possibly challenging Massey, especially when the championship title is on the line. I mean, I know we're only halfway through the season, but points do count.
Yeah, but I think he's got quite a big gain, isn't he? I don't know how many points it is, but I think he's got quite a few, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's only got 20 points ahead of Massey.
Oh, is it only 20 points?
Yeah, it's only 20 points. Right, I think a rundown is in order. So, taking pole position today is Fin2 Racing, followed by Massey, Crowding Door, Big G, Teo Towie, ERN Recoil, Dame Zero, Zakker's Beast, Fast Scoped, Fragstar, A-Turk, Kylie Boy, Willa Howard, Motor X, GR8, Wispy, Beardo Wheels, VRF1, Carve, Shadow Wolf to finish off the grid for today. So now, hopefully, we'll be getting onto the race, and let's hope it's a dry race. I believe it's a dry
race. So I was just
race.
taking pictures of qualifying. I
No
just
worries.
took the photos. It was fading out. You just see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
great stuff
that's
from
lucky.
Division 3.
Yeah, I was quite surprised how close those times are. 'Cause sometimes we have a really spread out grid here, and sometimes we don't.
It just depends on really how much practice people have done, or just the general pace of the grid. But obviously, they've been showing us some pretty quick paces tonight, almost dipping into the 141s, which was pretty impressive from, I believe, Fin2 Racing. Yeah, almost getting into the 141s. Brilliant stuff from him.
Yeah, what do you say about track limits around this track? Is quite a big thing, isn't it? Let's be honest. Like,
Yes.
sometimes the game lets you get away with it, and sometimes it's like,
it's a
nah.
bit on and off. Some people can get lucky and get away with it, but then at the same time, you can just be caught out. And just if you just keep your head in the game to not get any penalties, you can do a great job and just at the end of the race probably gain and jump a couple of people off the finish line. But I'm interested to see what strategy people are going to go on, because at the moment I'm not seeing many people changing up strategy except for Carve down in P19 sticking onto those mediums. So he's probably going to have a bit of a slow start compared to the other drivers ahead and behind him as well as Fragstar, who qualified on those mediums, putting in P10, did a very good job putting himself there.
Yeah, I think you might get a little bit bogged down at the start with all these soft runners behind them, except for Carve. But the mediums have good pace, but I don't think there's much difference between them and the hards, personally. There's not really much difference in the speed-wise, lap time.
I think definitely once the when the hards are quite cool and fresh, the mediums definitely outpace them. But obviously, to the end of their lives, the hards really come through towards the back end of their stint. So I think towards the back end of the race, anyone who's on those hards challenging anyone on the mediums is definitely going to be having a run for their money.
Yeah, a big thing to look out for is lockups, because obviously that warms up the carcass and the inner part of the tyre, and of course you get overheating. It's more difficult to turn around corners, so it's actually be really interesting to see that one personally, I think.
Yeah,
what about you?
Absolutely. Yeah. And there's that one corner, I believe it's turn 8. It's such a difficult corner. It's an off-camber corner, and especially with people who run ABS off, it's so easy to lock up, and you just have to brake that so much earlier into that corner to actually make it without obviously locking up.
Yeah, I don't think there's many people here actually running with ABS off, because you don't see many lockups.
No, you are right. I've just had a look. GR8 and Willa Howard have just popped onto the medium tyres. So we've got some midfield runners switching onto those mediums. So obviously they're going to be acting as a bus for those soft runners, P16 down to P18. They're going to be wanting to get past them real quick.
Yeah, I do remember last year it was about wet halfway through the race. So obviously it doesn't look like we're having a repeat here today.
I hope not.
That'd make interesting racing though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would absolutely, but just for the drivers, I do feel them. I don't want them to have a hard time with that.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good race. I think this is. I say that, and it's going to be everyone's going to be really spread out.
Yeah, and just looking, more people in the lower grid, like Beer Wills is now stuck onto those mediums, so it's going to be a real spread of people who are on the softs or the mediums in the lower half of the grid. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, just thinking about it, Fragstar down in P10, if he can't get those mediums warmed up, or if he just struggles to get them warmed up on the formation lap, could he have a chance of just not having enough grip for a Rouge and Radion and losing it? 'Cause did we see that yesterday? I can't remember. I think yes, we did. Someone lost it.
I think someone did have an issue, so it's definitely something you need to do. Get those mediums warmed up, because as you said, if they're not warm, you got that uphill turn, Rouge and Radion. That is such a sketchy corner. Obviously, the car is just being lifted up on the ground, so it's going to be losing traction. So, with cold tyres, it's going to be awful. So, I think those medium runs are just going to have to focus on getting them warm. But a lovely pattern down from P13 to 20: medium soft, medium soft, medium soft, medium soft.
Yeah, really good there. Well, not really good, but it'll be interesting to see how their strategy plays out. Are they going to try and take these mediums out, do the alternate strategy, medium to soft? Because I presume that's a lot of people doing, unless they're going to be doing soft to hards.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we are predicting dry race. I'm going to see if I can get some information on that.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. We saw a lot of overtakes here last year. One I can think of off the top of my head is Anthem. He did a dive bomb, well not, it wasn't a dangerous dive bomb, but it was a dive bomb down into the last chicane and got that move done in the wet, I believe it was. So that was a really good move there from him, getting the move of the day there. But do you reckon a virtual safety car first lap, or do you reckon Division 3 are going to surprise us and keep it really clean here?
Well, let's see. I mean, Division 3 has proven in the past they does provide a lot of action on lap 1, but also they can keep their cool and keep in single file on the first lap. So we're getting ready for the formation lap.
Yeah, plus Codemasters did that update the other day, didn't it? Yesterday, sorry.
Yeah, I do believe they did.
There we go, tyres. I was struggling to find tyres. It's getting everything up.
Okay, I'll get the penalties because that's a new feature. Try that out.
Where is that?
So if you go into detail, you can switch on to penalties, but I think we need to have those on to tyres.
Yeah. There we go. But it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting as well. Like Howard's been disqualified from the race, and so is Moto X. So there's a lot of people have been disqualified from the session.
Yeah, that's quite annoying. A lot of people, yeah, as you said, that's going to be a big pain for those people because if they're on, I believe some of them are on those mediums, so they're going to start to cool down a lot. So, yeah, that's going to really hinder them on the start, and let's hope we don't see a big crash at Rouge and Radion, but we may do, as we saw last night at Division 2. So, obviously, those medium runners are going to want to get those tyres heated up as quick as they can.
Yeah, I wonder if everything's gonna have to look out for his calf, because he's had a lot of bad luck recently. And what he's been done is he's done a bit of practice. He's done a fair bit of practice this weekend, and I would like to see him get. He gets really good starts, and I'd like to see him get a good result for once.
And another person to look out for, Dane. Obviously P7, but whether or not this is just a bad track for him, but maybe he may be crawling up the grid. In the next couple of laps, and also massively crowding off into racing. They're going to hopefully give us a great bit of racing for today in Division 3.
Yeah, I think Beardo Wills lost it round Piron on the formation and that. There was a yellow flag. I don't know if he may have just went out a bit wide or.
If you just catch that.
I caught them coming back onto the track, so I think that's what happened.
Yeah. So getting ready for lining up on the grid today at Spa. So it's going to be an absolutely fantastic race in Division 3. Hopefully they put a great race on for us and you guys today.
Yeah, so here we are for ERN round 14. Yeah, it's 14, isn't it? So we're over halfway through the season. We have a Christmas break around Christmas, funny enough, but it's gonna be a good one. Our driver's forming up on the grid now. It'll be interesting to see where Fin2 Racing finishes on this first lap, if he just gets jumped down that main straight. Or is it 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and it's 5 lights? Is it going to be in sync? Obviously not. This is my luck. Come on, Codemasters. And they're revving up now, so it's revs up. On a turn to later. And it's lights out, and away we go. Fin2 Racing gets a good start. But looks like the Mercedes have... sorry. Big G's gone for a big dive bomb down into turn 1, going into P3 there, so good move there from him. I think there might have been a little bit of contact, but there's a fair bit of contact down the back of the grid. So a few drivers are hustling about. It looks like Fragstar's lost a few positions, so's Beardo Wills. But going up a Rouge and Radion now, Crowd and Dawes lost a position there to ERN Recall, but he's going to be looking right on the back there. He's also got Towie that's sat right on his gearbox. He's going to be looking up the inside into the next corner. Let's see where we can do this, but is he going to keep it? Ooh, Crowd and Dawes goes defensive. But no damage there for either of the two drivers, so really good there. As Carve's just been overtaken by his teammate of Fragstar's, so as Shadow Wolf, he's dropped down behind Moto X. And GR8 down in P20. Oh, as we have Moto X that just goes a little bit wide into that gravel trap, but as Will Howard, he just goes and gets on that grass into the inside and just locks up there. One driver that's running with ABS off. Coming down now, not much overtaking going to go on in here, I hope not, but a few drivers running wide. Oh, there's the Alpha Tauri of Crowd Indoor keeping it on the track, but Tauri's going to look at this opportunity to go up the inside. Can he make this move stick? No, he just can't get the grip round there. Being cautious on his first lap as he gets a bit of oversteer. And Zach is beast, he's going to send it up the inside. Is he going to get this move done? He's making Tauri go the long way round. But that's nice and clean there from those two drivers, but it's Tauri going to see if he can get this move done back. He got overtaken Abel, but Dame's sitting right behind him in P8.
Yeah, absolutely hectic start from the Division 3 already, just on lap 1. Very keeping it clean so far. Recall and Crowding going too wide up over Rouge and Radio on the opening corners. That was absolutely spectacular. As Beardo Wills and VR F1 are getting very racy with each other.
Yeah, so McLaren moving his way up into P12 there. Good work there from him. But it's a difficult track to overtake sometimes, isn't it? As Carve's got past Will Howard, so I don't know if something's happened there. But he's going to go around the outside before Rouge and Radion. Brilliant move there from him, getting just that better exit. So obviously practice make perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Practice will be key here as well.
Oh, there's Crowd Indoor. Sorry, ERN Recall and Crowd Big G. Sorry, it was going side by side. Looks like Total Recall was trying to go around the outside, but Big G covered it off, and there's just a little bit contact forcing each other out wide there. So no harm done there, but could have been an accident.
Yeah, Recall's been doing an absolutely fabulous start here, already gaining 2 positions on the opening lap, so fabulous job from the Ferrari driver of ERN Recall.
Yeah, oh, as a Red Bull goes wide and he's lost it, and he's gone into the wall. Oh, there, who's that? That was Dame. That was Dame Zero. He's lost the back end coming around Hill, and he just went out wide, and because this track's so old, it's just so bumpy out there, and he's hit a bump,
and
he's just lost the back end.
That's a safety car.
Oh.
So that's just...
I wouldn't have said that was a safety car.
No!
Okay. He's lost his front wing. That's it.
I mean, Damien's pretty happy with that, because he can go and fix that and probably not lose too much time. But I'm just thinking, Division 2 last night, we had a person off that over Rouge and Radio, and we didn't get a single safety car. But Division 3 already pulling out a safety car as, as you said, Dame just losing the rear end at Poo on turn 10 and 11. And did he go into the barrier as well?
Yeah, he just went a bit wide. Obviously, he's trying to stay on that throttle. Just went over one of those bumps and lost it. Sorry, I had a hiccup there. But a lot of soft runners decide to come into the pit. So has Carve, strangely, on those medium compound tyres. Would have thought he would have stayed out a bit longer there.
Yeah.
But someone is going to help is Shadow Wolf. He's at the back of the grid. But someone is not going to help is Fin2 Racing, as he pulled a 1.3 second lead, I believe that was. And he's just lost it. They're back in DRS, the car's behind. So Massey, crowd indoor it, and ERN recall. Strange not calling him total recall anymore. But they're going to get back on him, and he's not going to be able to pull away there.
Yeah, Fin2 Racing, I mean, well, if he's good, then he can do it again, which I think Fin2 Racing may be able to. But obviously, with everyone being a little bit closer and probably DRS coming in a little bit earlier, is Fin2 Racing...
I do get the penalties.
Oh, yeah.
I got the tyres off and I also get the penalties.
Yeah.
Something else to go right across the screen. Why couldn't have it been on the other side?
Yeah, but another driver who was really bogged down was Shadow Wolf. I think he had a little bit of a horrible start, really. Also, Overeasian Radio wasn't very nice to him, and he went off. So I think he's also thinking, thank God for a safety car, because, I mean, that's brought him back up, hopefully. He's only 10 seconds behind. He should be able to catch up very quickly, getting ready for the safety car restart as well. So, yeah, very unlucky from the Renault driver.
Just looking at positions changed and VRF1. He's made up 10 positions on these first 3 laps. A brilliant work there from him. And Kylie Boy, just in front of the Red Bull of Arc, he's made up 6 positions. So a lot of drivers here have made really good position changes. Good moves and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, VRF1 doing a fabulous job, as you said, gaining 10 positions already. As I believe everyone's now packed up, bunched up. And if you look, we're in a massive Renault sandwich, 1 and 20. So, yeah, very interesting. But Big G had a very unfortunate start and has dropped down to P11. I believe that was in some kind of incident, and he just started to drop down the grid. Really unfortunate for Big G, dropping down 11 positions.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate thing. Dame's going to be kicking himself though, isn't he, going out there?
Yeah, I think they'll definitely...
Poor Table's going to be getting abused.
I think there's definitely going to be a couple of kind words to himself about that. So
yeah, the only guy to have a penalty at the minute is Will Howard. I was going to say surprised me, but that sounds a bit mean. Well, it's quite shocking because it is such a harsh track on track limits, but obviously these drivers have done a lot of practice into this session and not getting the penalties.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And also, I believe Will Howard's had not much luck anyway this season. He's had quite a few retirements. He just really hasn't had much luck. But he's found a little bit of luck now as he's in P11 gaining 2 positions within the first couple of laps. So, very good job from him. But look, once again, full grid already. Still got a full grid. No one's retired, which is fabulous. Hopefully, we can finish with a full grid, maybe.
That'd be the day, wouldn't it?
That would be, yeah, absolutely.
But could it be the day?
Yeah, that is the question. Will it and could it? But yeah, obviously top 3 drivers all holding their positions. So Massey, Crowded all holding their positions. Fin2 Racing picking up 4th place by gaining 2 positions. Fast scoped, as I've kept an eye on him in previous races, and he's without a doubt been doing fabulous jobs in the opening laps. Always seems to gain a lot of places, whether it's just he just sends it a little bit more than the other drivers, but I don't know. But yeah, great job from him, gaining 4 positions. Kylie Boy, another one, Williams, 6th place, gained 6 positions, and Aita gaining 4 positions. Lovely stuff from him, and yeah, really good stuff from Division 3 so far.
Yeah, really good. Hopefully we don't have a bit of a safety car glitch, but I would have hoped they would have fixed that
Yeah,
after the last update. But yeah, currently the safety car's leading the race.
Safety car's doing a fabulous job in front.
As the safety car is in this lap. So Vinci Racing's going to be starting to back up the grid now, so that safety car's going to shoot off into the pits, never to be seen again, hopefully. But can Vinci Racing pull this 1 second gap, as he already does have a 1 second gap to Massey behind?
I mean, he may as well go now since he's got that amount of gap to Massey.
That wouldn't have been a bad shout, to be fair. But to be fair, the safety car's just got into the chicane. Probably would have caught up to it. Yeah, the grid's not even really close together, is it? As it looks like Vinci Racing is going to go now. So, good start there from him. He gets 8/10 from Maxi off the start, so good there. But it looks like Crowd and Door's going to be under pressure and Total Recall behind. Sorry, ERN Recall. As ERN Recall's going to send it up the inside. A little bit of contact there. But is he going to get that move done before Rouge and Radion? I don't know if he is. No, yeah, he is in front, sorry. So really good there. I don't think any other drivers were sending it up the inside, as the Merc of Carve, I believe that was, just went a bit too deep into that corner there. But up Rouge and Radion, no one's got too cold of tyres, they're all going to make it, but a few penalties coming through there after a bit of track warnings coming up Rouge and Radion. But the racing point of... Can't find the racing point. Well, there was a racing point overtaking someone somewhere. There's Crowd Indoors looking up the inside of Recall, so that's going to be interesting to watch throughout this race. As Zach's Beast has just been overtaken. Is he going to try and fight that position back? No, he's doing the sensible thing and just holding there, trying to stay in DRS as much as possible. But Beardo Wheels is one person that's desperately trying to stay in DRS with a 1.9. But it's going to be another few laps. But as Cardible gets a 3-second time penalty, it's going to be 3 laps till safety car. DRS isn't enabled, but Vinci Racing's got that 1.2, 1.3 second gap, 1.4 second gap. He's going like the clappers at the minute, so that's made Massey really well, I would be uncomfortable in that position because he ain't got DRS in front. He's got his overtake, but Recall's in his DRS. As that's Will Howard that's off. As I'm trying to find someone, as he's gone off in sector 3. That's a virtual safety. How's that a virtual safety car? But someone losing their front wing is.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I jinxed him. Because during the safety car, I said, oh, he's on a fabulous job, and obviously in the past he's had several retirements. Unfortunately for Will Howard, this is no different. So that's another retirement from Will Howard. I do feel for him. So unfortunate.
Yeah, there's a hard tyres is going on to ERN Recall. I believe that is.
Yep. So
he's having the front wing change.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But obviously,
but he's running at the front of grid, so he's going for the undercut. Sorry about that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that front wing could have come at a better time. Obviously, breaking his front wing just before VSC. So I think he's been very lucky by that as well. And obviously, going to try for the undercut as we're going to go green racing.
The virtual safety car's gone. As looks like the McLaren is going really slow, so I don't know what's happened there. He's gone really slow and he's left the session.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the back of the grid. Towie, I managed to ride forward with that. Had a bit of an incident with Moto X and GRA, and that is so sad, so bad from Towie. Really unfortunate. Yeah, but Fragstar, he's looking left, right, and centre with Beardo Wheels. He's trying to get this. Beardo Wheels goes a bit wide. Can he make this move work? He lifted off the throttle there, being a bit cautious there. I think he could have made that one stick, but he just didn't have the confidence on these medium tyres. But he's going to have another look. He's going to look around the outside, but Beardo Wheels covers that one off. So he's not going to get past here. Looking a bit further down the grid, Dame's made up a few positions. He's up in P13 now, but he has got a penalty. And he's looking right on the back of GRA, the junior team, the Alpha Tauri! Oh! He just has a near miss with the wall in sector 3 and almost could have lost a wing or his front left wing. That was really close there. These four drivers.
Bit further up, Fragstar. He's going up round the outside of Beardo Wheels. Gets that move done beautifully there, with Wispy following behind. But he almost hits the back of Fragstar, and Zach's Beast just comes across and have a little bit of contact, but Wispy's going to have to concede that position. This could give Moto X the opportunity as he's off the grass going round the outside, and he locks up, goes straight on. He's going to have to suffer from that as he's come back on the track, I think, and hit a Red Bull. Not sure which Red Bull that was. It was Dame Zero, just lost his front wing. So his luck's going from bad to worse. So that's really bad there from him. as it's just the start of a new lap, so he's going to have to travel the whole way around the track to get a new front wing.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially from a driver who just came on a little bit too dangerously, I believe that was. Is that right?
I wasn't on board with him, but what it looked like, he came off and then he might have lost the back end and come back on, or he's just come back on. I don't really know.
But that is, yeah.
Maybe one for the stewards.
As you said, an absolutely really unfortunate from Dame Zero. Just to note, in the bus stop, Zachy Speed's got a double overtake there coming out on the exit of that. He just prioritised. I believe it was Fragstar and GRA or something like that, going wheel to wheel, and then he just sent it. Got double overtake. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's really brilliant. Bit of racing going on in Division 3. Gaps have formed. The closest gap we do have is Zachy's Beast. He's 0.6 for the second behind. Zachy's Beast 0.6 for a second behind Fragstar. Have I said that right? 'Cause I've said that twice in my head.
Fragstar.
It's Fincher race. I give up. His Crandall sets the fast lap of 1:46.9. Good work there from him. There is a yellow flag in sector 2, so that looks like a Ferrari of Beardo Wheels as he's come off the track, but where has he? Oh, he's lost the back end. And that looks like he's out of this race.
Yeah, and that's the VSC.
We were saying hopefully we'd have a nice full race pack. No, what?
No.
Did we?
No.
But they're all listening to us thinking, ha, you're never going to get this right.
No. That's the VSC, so obviously drivers are going to have to slow down their pace by a lot. Gives Dame an opportunity to pit under the VSC with losing just a little bit less time, but still, he's really dropped down now.
I was just about to say that. I'm surprised the soft runners at the front of Fin2 Race and massive crowd indoor haven't decided to come off these softs. I know they've been saved a little bit underneath the safety car and the VSCs we've had, but this is like the perfect opportunity to chuck it in the pits, lose less time to recoil that pitted a couple of laps earlier, but I think he's kind of out of this now because he's had to re-pit again for some hards as he damaged his front wing, I believe he did.
But Carl and Farscope are going too wide, just coming into Puon now, and they're getting a little bit racy with each other now.
Yeah, seeing some really good pace here from Carl this week. He has struggled in the past, we've seen that. I don't think he's finished 1 or 2 races, hasn't he, out of about 5 he's done. I think his first race was at Azerbaijan, not 100% sure what brand it is. But it's going to be really interesting. See if he can maybe get into the point. That'd be nice for him. As I was saying, Fin2 Racing and Fin2 Racing's come into the pits. So Massey's going to have to push really hard now, as he's going to be caught off guard by this, and he's going to have to go out for another lap. These guys are coming into the pits, and it'll be interesting to see where they come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Massey's really got to pit, got to start pushing now, and just see if he can cover off that undercut that those guys have gone for. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, his car's gone into the pits.
Yeah, so that may have been front wing change. Or drive-through, I'm not too sure what.
Drive-through, yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
Virtual safety car. He almost had a bit of a collision there with Motorworks, but luckily his car ghosted. But going down, can we see Crowdendor going for an overtake? No, we can't. It's not close enough there. Someone is close. It's Fin2 Racing. He's right on the back of GR8. So Fin2 Racing and Scope are kind of in an Alpha Tauri sandwich here. And maybe a bit of team orders could come in. GR8 holds up Fin2 Racing and Scope for crowd indoor to just make their way through this bit of traffic in a sense. Oh, Fin2 Racing got right back onto GR8 there. We're going to have a look at Fin2 Racing's on board now, but he's just all over the back of GR8, so he's looking much more comfortable at this point than GR8 is. How many times did I say GR8 in that sentence? Whew. We're not getting such a good exit there, but he's going to get the overtake done. But if I was him, I would. Oh, you should be waiting, mate. Get the DRS down the straight. Right on the back of GR8. GR8 just goes quite wide there. Just have to come change his position, but he's going to send it up the inside. Can he get this move done? No, he's not there. But GR8 left him the respect in the room as Arc's come into the pit, so has Kylie Boy. But GR8, he's got in front of... Sorry, Vinci Racer's got in front of GR8, so that's really good there. There's crowd indoor. He's going to go around the outside of the McLaren, but he gets on that curb and gets a bit wobbly. But he's going to be looking now up a Rouge and Radion and thinking, could this be my chance to overtake? Coming now down the back straight. Dame Zero sets the fastest lap of 1:46.3. But crowd indoor, he's looking around up the inside on the right hand. He's going to send it up the inside. These two leave enough room as he gets on the curb there, but they just tap each other. And that gives crowd indoor just a bit of a tank slapper and having to catch that drift there. Good driving there from him.
Yeah, fast go to crowd indoor. Them two battling was allowing Vinci Racing to just run away from them, and obviously GR8 making himself a bit of a bus for fast go. Hopefully not going to...
Crowd indoor out.
Yeah, I managed to just see that. He just got onto the curb.
He's broke his...
Crowd indoor, what have you done? That was so unfortunate. I managed to see it. He caught it. Obviously, he didn't go into the wall, which was very lucky, but then just trying to reverse and then go back forwards. Just went and broke his front wing, which is so unfortunate from the AlphaTauri driver of crowd indoor.
Yeah, I caught him in the background of watching the cars swim go around and roll on board. But Total Recall, he's on right on the back of Kylie Boy now. So can he look for this overtake to get P9? But he's just too far back. It looks like he doesn't have the straight line speed. Unless Kylie Boy's using... Kylie Boy's used a fair bit of overtake down there. There's Arc decides to come off these hard compounded tyres when they're 9 lap old. So they're going to be quite warm. And that promotes a few drivers up position. As Total Recall is still on the back of Kylie Boy. But Shadow, Wolf, Massey, and Kylie Boy, they've kind of split. Massey, GR8, they've all kind of split themselves, haven't they now?
Yeah, they have, and I'm just having a look further up grid. Wispy's on 10 lap old softs, so I think he might be going on to the mediums, obviously, but blimey, is he taking those softs for a long time?
Yeah, this could be actually hindering Fin2 Racing, as he is getting held up possibly a little bit by this.
Yeah, I mean...
His car just gets overtaken by Dame Zero, going down the back straight, so... If you can keep in the DRS of Dame Zero, I think Dame could pull him along.
Fin2 Racing is getting very close to Wispy now.
And back up the grid, I'm there. Yeah, so right on the back of each other. Just... The softs seem to grip more through the corners, even when they're really warm, let's be honest. He's struggling, but his tyres are only a lap older than his mediums, so they aren't completely rubbered in. But that racing point gets on the grass, that's going to hinder his straight line speed down this main back straight. And Kenny, as Fin2 Racing, is going to go side by side. Is he going to back out? That's really close there. Tyre to tyre, no touching, no. Really good rating there from those drivers. And that gives Fin2 Racing past Wispy, but is Wispy going to come into the pits this lane? No, he's going to carry on his 10 lap old, but now 11 lap old mediums. So, bit of racing here. He's really going to be struggling. It's GR8 and Massey. Massey's going to send it up the inside, but GR8 is late on the brakes, but I don't think Massey expected how late he was going to be on the brakes and just forced him out wide a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shadow Wolf pits.
Yeah, Fin2 Racing, fabulous job going too wide in sector 3. I mean, definitely had fair bit of balls going too wide around there. So, see if he can defend from Wispy now as he's got DRS. But no, I don't think anything's gonna happen. But yeah, quite surprising that Wispy still hasn't pitted on 11 lap old softs, where they should only go 10 laps, and especially around a track which, in my opinion, the softs wear off very quickly.
Yeah, just looking at the penalties for Wispy, he's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, so he's really going to struggle here. He needs to get on a fresh pair of, well, I could say his mediums now, isn't it really? And just try and push as hard as possible. Maybe gain 8 seconds just to less hinder, because he's in the podium, but he's got 8 seconds worth of penalties, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I just saw Carl Big G just go, just have a little bit of contact, just coming into the chicane of turn 5 after the Camel Straight. Looked like there was a little bit of contact. Whether or not Carl picked up any damage, I'm not too sure. But yeah, that was a bit of an incident. As Aturk
sorry.
That's going to be.
He's saying it wrong all the time.
Safety
car once again.
I mean,
but this is going to give GRA and Wispy the opportunity, because neither of them are pitted.
Oh, Wispy. Oh, Wispy. What a lucky fella. Look at that.
So going out on those softs, that's helped him.
Here we are thinking, what are you doing? He had the game plan in his mind the whole time.
He was begging on that safety car though, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that's what he was preying on. I think he was just preying on safety car. Obviously, so a couple of people are going to move up the grid, I believe. I think most notably, Dame, he's going to be jumping up a couple of positions, which he's going to be quite happy. He's back in the race now with just 4-lap old medium, so he can easily take those to the end. Also, Carve jumping a couple of positions in the pit lane, as well as Shadow Wolf gaining some up into 10th place, I believe. Yep, does a very good job of getting past Kylie Boy as well. So yeah.
Wispy in P5, he's gained 11 positions, so his Carve, he's actually gained 11 positions as well. He's in the points for maybe the first time of his ERN career. It's a really good job there from him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just like to, as we're starting to have a little bit of a cool down now, I'll take you back to lap 1 where we saw some absolutely great racing on the opening laps of Division 3. We saw Recoil and Crowley Door, which you saw going too wide up by Rouge and Rodion, and then lap 3 we followed by a safety car after Dame just lost his front wing at Pouon, just losing the rear and going into the barrier, losing his front wing and causing a safety car. And then lap 4 we had another safety car getting ready to go, and there wasn't much action coming. Lap 6, immediately straight after the safety car, there was a VSC, and I believe it was Zacchaeus Beast doing an absolutely incredible overtake, doing double overtake, which I thought was absolutely amazing. Just recently, lap 11, Fin2 Racing and Wispy, as we saw, going too wide in sector 3. Great stuff from Division 3 from tonight.
Yeah, good thing you write this down. I've got the memory of Goldfish. I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, neither.
But yeah, it's been really good from these drivers. But Zacchaeus Beast gained 7 positions and he is in the lead of this race, so good work there from him. But Fin2 Racing, he was leading at the beginning of this race, but he's going to be itching now to get past Zacchaeus Beast and maybe pull a second or more in front. But Zacchaeus Beast has a penalty, so does Dave, Wispy, Recoil, Scope, Shadow Wolf, Kylie Boy, Moto X, Crowding Door, Big G, Frag doesn't, and VRF1 does.
Yeah, someone to look out for, Farscope. He's switched for those softs, so he's going to be jumping up the grid hopefully very quickly on the opening laps of on the safety car restart. And, well, if Carve doesn't hold him up, he's going to be making a couple of positions. I mean, Carve may be making himself a bit of a bus. Yeah, you know, again, Shadow Wolf and everyone below him on pretty fresh mediums and hards, so whether he's going to keep that final point or not, we'll see, as we've just got, I believe we're going to be going with 8 laps to go, so whether he can hold them off for 8 laps, it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, so he's got to take those tyres 8 laps. I've just done the maths. 8 laps. He's got to go 8 laps on those softs. So that is doable, especially because they're fresh, unlike the softs earlier on in the race where they've been through qualifying. My maths is good.
But so Zacchaeus Beast is currently leading the safety car at the moment, but he's on very old mediums, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 10-lap old mediums. So I think Fintu Racing and Massey are going to want to try and get past him as quickly as possible, most notably Fintu Racing, because he's going to want that lead back. But especially being on those freshly mediums, he's just going to want to get past him and just hope that Zaki's Beast doesn't get in the way, as safety car is going to be going in this lap and we're going to get ready to go racing.
Yeah, so Zaki's Beast holding up the grid. He's going to be backing them off. Is he going to go earlier maybe than Fintu Racing did earlier, as I believe he did do the restart on the last lap, last safety car, and try and get the jump, because I don't think they'd be expecting him to go here. They'd be more expecting him to go out the bus stop somewhere else. They're coming now around to the bus stop. Let's see if he can... Well, he's got a time penalty, so he's going to have to try and keep it in front. Maybe if Fintu Racing gets in front. But he's gone! He's gone now, so he's kind of caught Fintu Racing off guard and the rest of the grid. But Rico gets a 5-second time penalty there. But not much going on back there, as he can't overtake. But that looks like a Renault round. That's Shadow Wolf. He's gone round on the corner. But Fragstar, he's gone up into P13. But no, he can't keep it around the outside. But that gives Big G. He goes too deep. A bit further up on the grid, crowd indoors looking all over the back of Moto X. Can he get this move done? We'll have to come back and see that one. I'm just going to look further up the grid. Is anyone going to go for a dive bomb into this corner? I think the closest people...
Yeah, GRA and Carbon Fastgo almost going through abreast now. Just having a look.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. GRA is just keeping that position. Oh, there's Carve. He didn't look like he gave enough room there for McLaren. But obviously he left enough as McLaren's still on the track. It's a fair bit of gaps on this foot. We do seem to see that in Division 3, though, don't we? A big gap seems to form. But the biggest gap so far is GR8. He's lost 2 seconds to the car in front on these hard compounded tyres. And he's struggling with these, well, hang on. Yeah, GR8 he's struggling, but Carvey's on 11-lap old mediums, and he's, to be fair, keeping up with him. But Fast is all over the back of him as he's looking up the inside, but can't make that move though on these soft compounded tyres. So he's going to try and get the exit out of here that he does on these soft compounded tyres. He's going to look up the inside, but no, he's not going to think about it, is he? No, he's not. He's teasing me now. As Carver gets on the grass, it's going to give him the run, but he's ran out of DRS. Sorry, ERS. And oh, he's being squeezed onto the grass by Carve. Not giving him really enough room there, I wouldn't think. But Carve doesn't have a penalty yet, so he's keeping it. He's fighting for his life as ERN Recall was on the back of Wispy. Got really close to the back of his gearbox there. But Fincher Racing still hasn't got past Zaki's Beast, and Zaki's Beast kind of pulled away from him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, GR8 is just really, like you said, not going as quick as he wants to be, as Carve has just picked up a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, Carve is really just trying to stick with GR8 as much as he can. But yeah, GR8 really hasn't gone away as he's wanted to.
Oh, Scope's sending it up the inside. Last lunge there, you just couldn't get close. You weren't close enough down the straight, and you just couldn't get up the inside. But Carve's gone wide. Is this going to give him the opportunity to go up the inside? No, but he's going to try and look around the outside. Can he get this move done? Oh, they've crashed, Carve. And the McLaren are fast. They've crashed. And that's sent Carve round with a broken front wing, so that's unfortunate there. Oh, such a disappointment there.
I mean, I think Carve should have just let him by. He just should have let him by. He was clearly on the quick compound. Should have just let him by. He wasn't going to do much in challenge for him. He was just going to only help hold himself up. And because of that, he's now lost his front wing and dropped down several positions down to 13th. So really unfortunate. It was looking like he was going to have a fabulous race. Big G's getting very close to Fragstar, sorry.
Yeah, I'll go down to that. It's more close than what I was looking at. But oh, he's going to look around the outside. Can he get penalty off of that? No, he doesn't. Might get a warning, but DRS is enabled. Big G gets that move done, but the Mercedes, oh God, they've crashed. But ghosting didn't come on there for the Merc driver, unfortunately. But he's going to look round the outside still. He's going to get that move done. And now the Merc is going to come back at him once again. And Fragstar, can he get this move done? They're side by side, trying to find each cars. And he gets that move done. I think that's the slowest overtake I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, blimey, and that's a VSC.
Virtual safety key. Virtual safety car, yeah.
What's happened there? That's Cardi Boy off. Just at the top of Eau Rouge and Radion.
This is Codemasters aren't safety cars for VSCs.
Yeah, this is so unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
Oh, it's just helped Carve a little bit though, but he hit the wall coming out of the pits, but luckily for him he doesn't have any damage.
Yeah.
Massey's right on the back of Finty Racing.
Yeah, we're going green
Such a
now.
shame.
So let's see what happens with all the drivers now.
Track is green. Yeah, it's green. But someone gets a drive-through penalty. I didn't exactly catch who that was, but that's really good. Wispy. Oh, that's going to be a shame. Running in P6. This would be a big shame there. But Finty Racing is right on the back of Zakis Beast now. He's using his overtake. Zakis Beast just gets on the grass a little bit there. Can he get this move done? He's going to look around the outside. No, he's going to do the dummy and he's going to send it up the inside. Oh, he's going to keep it there, and he gets that move done beautifully, and he gets the DRS as well for good measure. That was a really good dummy there, but it looks like Massey as well. He's going to be looking at a fight with Zakis Beast. Is he going to send it up the inside? No, he's not, as Kylie Boy has left the session, so... Yeah, he's EDNF, sorry, so I wouldn't have to worry about that one. Is a racing point in the pits of Wispy, yeah, as he's coming through his drive-through penalty. Going a bit further down the grid. Big G's right on the back of Fragstar trying to get that move done still. These two are still fighting, so just looking for that last lap overtake. The last couple of laps of overtake.
Yeah, and also looking further down the grid, VRF1, he just saw Carb and he's just like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get you. You know what, I don't want to be last.
Who wants to be last, really?
No,
but, just something to talk about quick. Obviously we've got Zakis Beast on these 14 lap old mediums, and Massey's behind, and he's kind of getting held up, kind of a little bit, getting held. I've got the hiccups now. Getting held up by Zakis Beast. Finty Racing's kind of pulling away now. He's for 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big issue for Massey, as you said. But I'm just having a look. Recall has got a drive-through. That is really unfortunate for them. As I believe F1 has just gone past Carve now for the last position.
Yeah, I don't think his morale will be very high right now, especially after getting spun round. But another one for the steward's office. He'll be busy this week. But Zakis Beast holding on for another lap. 3 more laps to go left in this race. But Massey gaining so much under that braking zone. But someone that is right on the back of him is Dame Zero after a bit of a recovery drive, I'd say. Coming from, where is it, 6th to last, back up to 1st. Oh, not 1st, 4th, sorry. Bit of recovery drive here from him. But did Zakis Beast not get the best exit? No, he got a fair exit. So he ain't got to worry about really anyone behind him there. But the DRS, and is Massey goes send up to inside. He has a look. We can't get anything there as crowd indoor sets the fastest lap of the race on those soft compound tyres, as it looks like Carve's pitted for soft compound tyres as well.
Yeah, by Zakis Beast being there and holding up Massey, Dame's obviously catching up to Massey, and is he going to pick up that final podium from Massey?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, Zakis Beast is going 6 positions in this race. GR8's gained 8 positions, so drivers doing really good this race.
Yeah.
Someone unfortunately lost 10 positions, crowd indoor.
The thing I want to see is going to see Fragstar, how much he's going to jump up the grid with no penalties So is he going to jump up quite a few positions? I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, it was the Williams. He's right on the back of the AlphaTauri now. Can he send it up the outside? He's left the gap and he's taken it. He's going to look up the inside now, but there's not enough grip out there inside. And he's going to keep that position. Dame's going to be thinking, I'm ready to pick up the scraps when you two decide to hit, maybe. There's ERN recall decides to pit.
Yeah.
Or a drive-through penalty, one or two.
Yeah, Massey. I mean, that was very ballsy from him going around the outside at the bus stop on Zacky's Beast. Zacky's Beast, despite he's on 16 lap old mediums, he is going for it. He is defending for his life.
Yeah, fair play to him. He's doing really well this race. And they can't get past him.
Yeah, no, not until those recalls.
CRM recall.
Yeah, picks up another penalty. Hasn't gone his way, which is really frustrating for him. Massey and Dame going very close.
Oh, Dame! He sent it out the inside. I think Massey went a bit wide, but Dame's got that position done and gone into third position. It's a good job there from him. Really nice move. Done a bit of an Alex Albon there. 2019.
Yeah, great job just making the most of Massey's mistake and just going for it. Really great job, and now let's see if he can go and prioritise getting Zacky's pieces. We've got 2 laps now, almost 1 lap left of the race. So see if he can make that final podium position, that second podium place.
I feel sorry for Frag. He's in a hash sandwich. He's got Moto X in front of him and he's got Big G behind him. As Moto X goes a bit wide there, this could give Fragstar actually a good run into the down the back straight coming in sector 3. Oh, he's right on the back of him. He's got some ERS saves. Moto X got the ERS. No, he ain't got no ERS to play with. Moto X covering off all the positions, but nah, he had to lift a little bit. So he could get him DRS down the back straight. But these top 4 here are really close. And one little mistake from any of these drivers could be fatal, really. But I think Fin2 Racing's kind of sealed the deal here. He doesn't have a penalty, and he's got a 1.6 second gap to the car behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's done an absolutely fantastic job, but it's just to see whether Dame can pick up that second place, as I believe we've now got 1 more lap after this now, because we're going to be closing up the race soon.
You're on the penultimate lap now.
Yeah, anyway.
I know my words.
Yeah, as the Haas and the Mercedes are getting very racing with each other, and Rico is also trying to get in with some of this action.
Yeah, Rico, he's just gone around the outside of Big G there, so that's a really good move there from him, but they both go wide. But I say Rico would be a bit under pressure there, but Fragstar Big G just following him through with a bit of a maybe lock up there, going a bit wide. As Wispy picks up a 3-second time penalty. There's a lot of penalties are coming through now.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Fin2 Racing's sealed the deal here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, don't jinx it too early, but yeah, I think he has as well. Fragstar, I'm interested to see.
Ooh.
He's not Fin2 Racing. I think that was Big G just going a little bit slow, but I'm interested to see where Fragstar comes out in all of this with all the penalties, because obviously he has no penalties. He's done a fantastic job by doing that as well.
Yeah, oh, it's just on board with Massey there, and he just outbraked himself and almost went to the back of Dane. Oh, that was a bit of a close one there.
Yeah, because we're on the final lap now. Let's see if any final lap dramas are going to come in now.
Come on, last lap overtakes. Come on, Division 3, make me proud. But they all look too far away. I think the closest person is Frag on the back of Moto X. He's 5 tenths, 4 tenths. He's using his overtake, presuming Rich. He's got DRS now. He's going to use that. Can he get this move done? He's gaining like the clappers. Is he going to go left, right? He's going to go left. He ain't got much room there, but he's going to use it. He's going around the outside, but oh no! Moto X just clipped the back of him and just got spun round.
Yeah, that is some proper last lap drama for you there.
Yeah, not that much drama. I know you like your drama, but
But Zach is beast. Doing a great job so far. See if he can hold it from Dame Zero as we're coming in.
so you got a lot of penalties.
He's got the same amount as they've all got 3 seconds. Massey, Dame, and Zach is beast. So wherever they finish is where they're going to finish.
Yeah, really solid race here. There's some big gaps out there, but Big G just picks up that final time penalty. Unfortunate from him. But Fintu Racing coming through the bus shot. Yeah, but we're going to go with that. Chicane now to take the win of this race. Good work there from him. Zach is Beast P2, Dame 0 P3, Massey P4, Scope, he's going to come in for P5, GR8 next in the Alpha Tower, coming P6. Oh, as the Ferrari almost loses the back end, trying to catch Fragstar, and Fragstar moves up, and he stays in P6 actually, without any penalties.
He moves up, he just overtakes GR8, right?
Oh, did he? Oh, let's recall in P8, crowd indoor, Big G, Wispy, Moto X, Shadow Wolf. Oh! And the McLaren, where's this come from? The McLaren's looking around the outside, and it's going to be right to the end, and the McLaren gets the better exit. And Shadow Wolf P14, good last move there, and Carve coming across the line now in last. That was a bit unexpected with the McLaren.
I did not see VR F1 and was that Shadow Wolf going, blimey, that came out of the blue. Fantastic job from Division 3 tonight at Spa de France, or something like that. Close enough. Frankish. There we go. Great
I didn't
stuff.
take French, I swear you did French.
I did. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Now,
Yeah.
driver of the day, I personally think is Zach is beast. His strategy worked, and it worked like a dream, and he held that second place, and he started 8th on the grid. I think he deserves that driver of the day today.
Yeah. But it's really good race from all them. Fintu Racing not making one single mistake, no penalties. Him going from making it from pole to P1, it's really good there. Zach is P3 and Dame 0 is P3. Zach is, hang on, I'll give up.
Give me a run down. So,
Yeah.
taking the win today is Finty Racing, followed by Zach is beast, getting our driver of the day, as well as Dame 0, picking up the final podium today with Massey, Fast Scope, Fragstar, GR8 ERN, Recall, Crowding Door, Big G, Wispy, Moto X, VR F1, Shadow Wolf, and Carve. And then our DNFs today are Kylie Ball, Ater, Bitter Wills, Tawe, to finish it off.
Yeah.
Bit of echo in there.
Didn't mind the stream. Hello?
Right. Well, Zach is beast. You did a fantastic job today. Really well done. I mean, how did it go? How did you feel it went?
I think you went alright. I got front wind damage on lap 2, so I had to pit for the mediums, and I just made it to the end. I had to defend like hell, but I managed to do it in the end.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, well done.
yeah, you did an absolutely
That was a really
fabulous
good
job.
race.
Fabulous job defending from those quick drivers. And I thought, even on those warm mediums, you really gave them a run for their money. And in the end, picked up that second place. So even though you had a rough start, fantastic ending to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. That was a really good race there from you. Maybe not so good from you at the start, from your personal with that front wing damage, but you brought it back and you got a podium off of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Is this your first podium, or have you been on the podium before?
I've been on the podium before. Quite a few
I got a
times.
memory of a goldfish. Oh well, that just throws it in my face now. But yeah, well done once again. But that's all we have time for here at, with ERN. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.
Good night.